Our guest today is a lovely young sock who has been having problems with her mate. I really believe I can help her get a foothold on her situation. Please give a warm foot of applause for Bobby. Bobby, come on out here.
Hi, Dr. Phil.
Bobby, thank you for coming on our show today.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Now, I know you've traveled a long way to be here today, all the way from the Boot Hill of Missouri, isn't that right?
Yes, well, actually, I'm originally from Foote, Washington, but I moved to the Boot Hills a few years ago after I met my mate.
And how did you meet your mate, J. Crew?
Yes, J. Crew. Well, I actually met him on Match.com, and he pretty much swept me off my foot right from the get-go.
Okay, well, tell me about when the two of you first started having problems, Bobby.
Well, I'm really ankle deep in emotions right now. Sorry.
That's all right. Just take your time.
He was very charming in the beginning, and quite accomplished. He had traveled, he had ran several marathons, and even told me about his investments in the stocking market. A lot of nights we would sit up and play footsies together, and he would look me right in the little piggies and tell me how much he cared about me.
Oh.
And the socks was amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing.
Okay, well, I believe we'll cut for a commercial break now. We'll return shortly to hear more about Bobby's story right after a word from our sponsors.
Do you have any idea how clingy you are?
I'm not clingy. I feel like we should stick together.
There's a big difference between sticking together and being clingy. I used to be that way until I tried this new fabric softener called Pounce. Here, have a sheet.
Wow, this is wonderful. It makes me feel all fluffy inside and good about myself.
And you smell good, too.
We're back. We've been talking with Bobby Sock today about her failing relationship with her mate, J. Crew. So, tell us, Bobby, when did things start going downhill?
Well, I remember whenever we would go out, he was always looking at other booties. He would make a joke out of it and say, "Hey, check out that booty over there." And I was like, I don't want to look at other feet and booties.
Okay, and then what?
After that, it wasn't long before I accidentally found his profile on plentyofsocks.com. That was a real sock in the foot for me.
You say accidentally, so you mean you weren't, fishing?
No, not at all. It just popped down in the history. But it did get my curiosity up. So then I found that he had a My Socks account that I didn't even know about, and he started adding new contacts, all colors, on Racebook.
Oh, all colors, Racebook.
Yes, there were yellow and green and black, African American. And there were Red Sox, the ball team, and lots of booties. Booties everywhere.
And then what did you do?
That's when I suspected he was, well, running around on me. You know, stepping out. Close socks of mine told me that he was talking bad about me behind my calf. Even telling people I was Socko. And that I ragged at him all the time about our relationship.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then he started using fabric softener. the expensive kind, and staying out late, leaving me just to lay around the house alone. One night, he came home wet after staying out soaking all night. I had never seen him that smashed before in my life, and I just wanted to hang him out on a line to dry. You know, I really wrung him out over that one too. It just seems like my wants and my needs aren't important. It's all about him, you know.
Well, Bobby, I think I may have a solution to help you through this. But first, we'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Hey dude, we're having a pool party over at our place tonight. Want to come hang out? Hey, sounds great. Are there gonna be any nylons over there? Oh yeah, we got a full load coming over, but they'll probably hang out by the jacuzzi. I've bought a couple of cases of Smeller Low Life. No, dude. Have you ever soaked a Sud Light? No. Is it good? Yeah, it doesn't give me the hangover that the other brands do. Cool. I'll bring some over. Great. See you later then. Later, dude. Later. Okay, we're back with Bobby here talking about her relationship with J. Crew. Now, from what you've described to me, Bobby, I'm thinking that this may just not be the right mate for you.
Really? Well, I know most socks would have walked away by now, but...
Yes. Well, you seem to be rather clingy. I think you may have a problem with codependency.
Well, yeah. I'm a sock. I thought that's what we were supposed to do.
We all deserve a mate, Bobby. That is correct. But there's a more healthy way, Bobby. And I would like to get you into a support group. I believe it would help for you to walk with other socks who share similar paths.
Well, okay.
And about J. Crew, it sounds to me like, he may have problems committing to a mate, and may also suffer from NPD.
Narcissistic personality disorder?
No, nylon pantyhose disorder.
Oh, well, that's twisted.
Or it could just be you. Nevertheless, we'll get help for you, Bobby.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil.
Thank you, Bobby, for being on our show. That's it for our show today. Please join me next week when our guest is Red Sock from the vaulting, who's been having problems hitting his balls and also double plays.